Here at home, all eyes are on Wall Street and the pain at the pump. The market's coming off a fifth straight week of losses amid this ongoing war. NBC's business correspondent Brian Cheung is watching all of it for us. Brian, good morning to you. What is the single biggest factor driving this ongoing dip? And do you think that things are actually going to get worse before they get better?
Yeah, it is the uncertainty over Iran. And the thinking among investors is that what started off as a short-term geopolitical flare-up might turn into something more longer-term that could really impact the U.S. economy. And for that reason, we've seen a pretty nasty month of trading on Wall Street. If you take a look at the major indexes, they're down all over 7% over the last month. If you zoom out from their all-time highs on both the NASDAQ as well as the Dow, we're now down 10% from those highs. That's what they call a market correction in the parlance of Wall Street. But I should also point out, oil prices as well continue to be volatile. We're looking at gas prices at the pump, $3.99, and AAA says that we could get close to $4 a gallon in the coming days. If that happens, that would be the first time it's broken $4 a gallon since August of 2022.
Brian, so let's talk about the impact on mortgage rates. What have we seen with regard to that so far since the war started?
Yeah, mortgage rates jumped above 6.6% just on Friday. By the way, I should point out, before this war, mortgage rates were at 5.59%. So that is a big jump in a pretty short period of time. I think a lot of people are asking the question, why would a war half a world away impact the rate that I pay to try to buy a home? And the answer is really the Federal Reserve. The expectation is that the Federal Reserve might now have to start thinking about an interest rate hike later on this year. That has an impact of obviously nudging up mortgage rates as well. We'll have to see what markets do today. But again, this is something that people were not talking about prior to this war, whether or not there would be a Federal Reserve rate hike. So we'll have to see.
Yeah, but it's something that will get someone's attention if it's their mortgage rate. Brian, thank you. Appreciate it.
Hey, thanks for watching. And don't forget, you can catch the Today Show every morning on NBC or take Today when you're on the go. Just follow the Today podcast on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or wherever you listen.